So one of the complications of having severe sickle cell is pulmonary hypertension, which I posted a video about a couple of days ago. And now I just want to clarify what actually causes the breathlessness that you might experience, because it's different from what you might expect from other lung and airway conditions. If you know, I'm Dr. Lewis, a former medical doctor living with sickle cell myself. I educate, advise, and guide other warriors. If you need one-to-one help, check the link in my bio. With pulmonary hypertension is not a problem with your airways. Your breathing tubes are completely open, that's why inhalers don't help. The real issue is the blood flow inside your lungs. When pressure in your lung blood vessels is high, the right side of your heart has to push against that resistance every time it wants to send blood to the lungs to pick up oxygen. And at first it manages, but over time, like years and years and years, it starts to get tired and it's not able to pump as strongly. And that means less blood reaches the lungs with each heartbeat. And if less blood arrives in the lungs, then less oxygen gets delivered to the body. So your body gets less oxygen than it needs. Now here's the second part of the problem. When pressure inside the lung blood vessels is high, the oxygen transfer itself becomes less efficient. So even the blood that does make it through to the lungs doesn't get as much oxygen as it should do. So when you put those things together, here's what you feel. You'd start an activity or exercise and your body would realize it's not getting enough oxygen quickly enough. So it forces you to breathe harder and faster to catch up, to get more oxygen. Not because of any issue with the lungs or airways, but because the oxygen delivery system in your blood vessels is just too slow. That's why pulmonary hypertension breathlessness makes you feel like your fitness levels have suddenly dropped, rather than feeling chest tightness or wheezing that you might get with something like asthma. And the best way to check to diagnose pulmonary hypertension is by having regular echocardiograms, which can look at the pressure in your right side of your heart and in your lung blood vessels. Hope that clears it up for anybody wondering. Any questions, ask in the comments.